Every single word that we speak has an effect on your body, not just in your mind, but actually in your body. So even the words on a page that you read in a book, the words you say, the words you think. And the cool thing is you can change your reactions to those words. My name's Tyler Watson, and I'm the founder of Elite Performance Coaching, where we help people reprogram their bodies in literally hours instead of taking years. So in this video, check out the power of words and how you can change the meaning and your response to any type of word, whether it's health related, wealth related, or relationship related, to nail your goals in days instead of years. The power of redefining. And redefining, I learned years ago. I was actually helping a guy, and we were doing this thing around debt. I was talking to him, and he had a lot of fear and uncertainty around that word. So he felt like debt just defined him. Anyone has ever felt that way with debt, where it's just like, oh, I feel controlled. I feel losing my freedom, enslaved. So we went on and on and on, and I it was fascinating because I just kept trying to help him make money, right? He was trying to make more money, but every time this feeling of heaviness kept coming up as he was trying to make money. And as I dove in, it really came down to his definition of debt, which meant controlled, losing freedom, enslaved. It was a heaviness to it. It was like, I can't make money if I have debt. I don't have value if I have debt. No one will want to pay for my stuff if I have debt. I can only make money if I'm debt free. So all these weird connotations and definitions based on past perceptions. So I took him through this process. It just kind of hit me. I just asked him, like, what does debt mean to you? And then for the whole hour, we mapped out and made a huge list of all the junk that debt defined him. And I began thinking, I was like, no wonder you're not making money. Like, if money has this heaviness and you're asking people, and if they have to go into debt, you're like, that's like saying, hey, will you become enslaved, lose your freedom, and controlled to do anything that I offer? And I was like, no wonder you're broke. No wonder you're struggling. No wonder you can't get out of it. So then we went through a process and redefined it and said, well, what if you could make this anything you want? And he was like, well, I'd want it to be a blessing, easy to get out of. Simple. It's freeing. And as just doing this simple process, mapping out the non-ideals versus the ideals, he had this awareness happen to him that he said, oh my gosh, I've been letting money and debt define what I can and cannot do for most of my life. I have been a victim to this. So even just doing this gave him the perception to choose to stop. And he let go of it. And he's like, I'm done with this stuff. Because why? It actually confronted that pain. He's like, I am not going to be a victim to debt. So once we did it, and this was a whole coaching session back years ago, I thought, words are so powerful, aren't they? Like, they have so much power if we give it. So I want us to go through a little process here. You're going to just do this in your home, and I want you to tune in. So you're going to rate things for yourself. 0 to 10. 10 is the absolute, like, strongest. 0 is not at all. So rate yourself. Now I want you to feel what a yes would feel like. No doubts, no uncertainties, just a solid, pure yes. With that feeling, I want you to evoke that feeling, and I want you to speak yes with that intention. Okay, so this is a feeling that you're evoking. So get that feeling evoked. Like, imagine yes just moves mountains. Like, if you say yes, things just part ways and happen for you. Like, that's how powerful it is. Okay, ready? Begin. Yes, 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 yes. Cool. Now I want us to do it with no. Okay, so I want you to just normal no over and over. Ready? No, 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 no. Okay, now I want you to imagine that literally, like when you say no, a brick wall 7 feet thick is implanted in front of you, and it's just like, no, like nothing could penetrate it with such power and force that if something tried to hit it, it'd just fall over flat. Like there's no way it could penetrate it. And imagine that feeling evoked in you with that kind of power. So when you are doing things, every word has a meaning, right, behind it. But the emotion that you evoke can dictate how you respond to it. If someone goes out and they tell me their goal, I'm like, hey, tell me your goal. Immediately, I can tell you if you're going to attain it or not, just by how you say it. Because language is only 7% words. 7% is the actual word itself. The other 93% is your tone and your body language, which is dictated by your past perceptions. So if I'm saying, hey, I'm going to go make $1 million this month, and someone's like, certain, like there's no doubt in their mind, and they have the skill, they have everything down, this is who I'm going to do, and it means something, they're going to do it. But if you're used to lying to yourself all the time and you say it, it just falls flat. Like when I was addicted to porn all the time and I'd be like, I'm going to stop. I'm done with it. I could tell that I wasn't. Like no matter how often I like tried, it was because I was still compelled. I didn't have any power. And every time I said I was going to quit, something would happen and I'd do it again. Do it again. Just built up the evidence. No matter what you say, Tyler, it's not true. So then my words lost their power. Same with setting goals. I'm going to go make $10,000 a month. And then I didn't do it, and didn't do it, and didn't do it. So every time I started to declare it, it actually made me feel worse. Because I was like, I'm going to go make 10K in this month. And then my body was like, you suck. You don't know how to make this. You've tried 17 times before. You're just going to fail, Tyler. You're no good. And I was like, but I'm going to declare it positively. And I'm just going to like pretend and fake it till I make it. Doesn't work. Anybody tried that philosophy? Like, man, this sucks. Yeah. So we want to get to a place where when you say something, it has power. It has power. Was it me? No, it was each and every one of you. So we all chose to do that. No one forced you. No one made you. You chose, which is freaking awesome.